Hey everybody, it's me, Serene, and welcome to Serene Speaks. I'm your host, Serene, and this is my ministry channel where it's all things God, all things women, and sometimes a little bit about me. And right now, I am reading 100 Days of Believing Bigger, and this book is by Marshawn Evans Daniels, and we are on day number 98. Woohoo! I got 2 more days, and then I'm done. So I'm going to jump in. You ready? Invest in you. It says, for where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. Matthew 6:21. Most believers invest in everything except their gifts and purpose. For some reason, we have adopted a dysfunctional belief that if it is a God thing, it's up to God to make the thing happen. That's not scriptural. Obedience and alignment always comes with sacrifice and investment. It cost the disciples everything to walk with Christ. They made an investment to be mentored and taught for their spiritual growth. Investment is a sign of seriousness. It's not about money or an amount, it's about alignment. Following God's voice and investing in his vision, we must be willing to invest in both the expansion gospel and a personal growth plan. The gospel can't grow if we don't. While God's qualification criteria for promotion is indeed different than society's, it's no reason to be lazy or take our anointing for granted. That's immature and makes us spiritually unbalanced and ineffective. We are to be good stewards of our time, treasure, and talents. A new blessing often comes through a new person with something new to teach you. Self-investment, pouring into your purpose and superpowers, is a powerful way to build divine confidence and show God you're serious rather than just giving lip service. Faith without works is empty. So invest in what grows your ability to take action with wisdom. Develop and process development and process is so very important to God. It takes courage to be a woman who puts her money where her mission is. I love that. So today's question is on day number 98. What investments can you make to sow life into your dreams and prepare you for higher purpose? I am a huge believer in investing in myself because my mantra is this: there's only two things I count on: myself, God, and myself, in that order. I count on God and then myself. I don't run my race for nobody else. I'm not counting on anybody. So I believe investing in myself is a huge priority. I haven't been investing in myself since 2017. Classes, improvements, spiritual giftings and talents, anything that will help me improve or catapult me into my thing to show God that I am ready. And right now, in this season, um, I'm investing in something personal. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'll share it maybe one day when I'm out of it. I'll share what I've done. But here's the reality in this. There's three avenues of investment. You have the spiritual investment, you have the soul investment, and you have your actual physical body investment. So let's break this down real quick, and then I'm gonna get off of here. You have to invest in yourself, in your spirit. How do you mature your spirit? What needs to die? What needs to grow? Right? In your soul, what need what in when I started doing this journey, my mindset was very different. If you listen to my first recordings till now, my mindset is very different. I'm more bold, I'm more courageous because I made the investment of reading this book. God gave me the assignment to read this book every day and then to do a recording. But I was ahead of you when he told me the assignment. I started the assignment. I started doing these videos after he told me to do the assignment. But I have changed because I made an investment. This has helped me to become more bold, helped me to kill my own opinions about myself. It's helped me to be courageous and to step out and to do those things that seemingly don't make sense, but do. And then there's a physical investment, my body. It is the prayers I pray for a healthy body, it's the food I eat, it's the exercise I do, it's how much water I drink. That's a physical investment. So when you're looking at your life, that's going to be a good video for my other channel. You have threefold. God requires a return on investment in our lives. That is a spiritual return, because you are seated. If you don't believe that you're seated in heavenly places with Christ, because that's your position, you'll always live beneath uh your spiritual, I don't want to say growth, but your spiritual level. That's number one. Number two, if your soul is not in alignment with God, you're always living beneath all that God has for you. And then, of course, it's your physical body. This temple needs to work well in order for all of us to fulfill our assignments. So I'm very big on investing in yourself. You taking the time to listen to these videos is an investment in yourself. You have to learn how to invest in yourself in all three aspects: spirit, soul, and body. And, it is not just investing in your money. I'm not saying that you're supposed to go out and buy somebody $10,000 course. That's not what I'm saying. But I think God looks at everything as a pro or a con. That's just my opinion. But if you're going to go around and eat junk food all day, then your body's sluggish all day, then and have no energy, then you know why. But if you fuel your body correctly, that's an investment for you. You know what I mean? You have to look at not so much your body as all three areas as what to invest in, how to invest, but what are you investing in? Body, healthy food, lots of water, good rest, soul, removing the bad and removing the bad and putting in the God. Your spirit, elevating your spirit, growing in spiritual gifts, growing in your relationship spiritually with God, so that your flesh dies. Those are what are investments that I was talking about. So here's the prayer for today. So the question is, what investments can you make to sow into your dreams and prepare you for a higher purpose? You have got to, and you can't just sow in. And here's the other caveat: you cannot make an investment in just anything. In other words, your investments has to be strategic. So in other words, for example, when I coach clients in my financial coaching business, the goal is their money, right? You know what I mean? A lot of people, you will get knowledge without wisdom. So you have to be very strategic on how you go about pursuing your investments. Let me make that clear. You need to be very clear and concise about how you are pursuing those investments. For example, so she says, to prepare you for a higher purpose, what investments are you willing to sow into? So you can just sow into anything, and you can't just sow into everybody. You need to be strategic on who you listen to for this time and season. Physical, mental, physical, spirit, soul, and body. You need to make sure you're listening to the right people. I mean, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of YouTube exercise videos, right? But what one works for you? You can out here doing 25, you can be out here doing 10, 15, 20 hit workouts, and you ain't got no stamina in your heart. You know what I mean? You have to be strategic and use wisdom, and not just gather information, but use the wisdom that God has given you to make the right decision for you. That's what I want to say. So the prayer for today is, Lord, make me an investor of values, wisdom, and strategy and quality mentorship. I want to stay dressed and ready for your service. So that's all I have for day number 98. Join me tomorrow for day number 99, and see you soon. Bye.